The Y&R spoilers recap for Tuesday, March 29, 2022, brings Michael Baldwin back to Genoa City, which makes Lauren Fenmore Baldwin happy but also mad. Kevin Fisher has some explaining to do to Chloe Mitchell Fisher. The Newmans worry about Victoria Newman Locke's plan. Victoria refuses to let them in on her Ashland Locke plan, and Abby Newman Abbott Chancellor was the last to know. Again, Y&R spoilers recap highlights Michael, Christian LeBlanc, is finally back home at long last. He made it home safely with the help of Kevin Fisher, Greg Ricard. After Lauren, Tracy Bregman, hugged him, he revealed he had to see Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, which infuriated her. Michael finally spilled a little of the story, revealing to Lauren and Chloe, Elizabeth Hendrickson, that the whole fiasco had to do with Ashland, Robert Newman, which left them all confused. Michael left to talk to Victor, and Lauren decided to follow him. Meanwhile, Chloe read Kevin the riot act for keeping her in the dark overnight after he'd flown to pick up Michael. At Newman Locke, Michael reunited with Victor. Lauren shocked them both by walking in and insisting that she be kept in the loop. Michael debriefed Victor on what happened in Peru. It seems he got arrested for some type of international espionage but was able to charm his way out of prison. Despite the charges, which only had local police presence and not federal, Michael felt that Ashland surely was behind it. Michael learned just how incredibly ruthless Ashland was while in Peru, which doesn't bode well for Victoria, Amelia Heinle. Young and the Restless, trust me, Daddy. Speaking of Victoria, she yelled at Victor, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, and Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow. They don't trust her and they have no faith in her. Why is that? She owes them no explanation. None whatsoever. Victor yelled and pointed his finger, but still, Victoria wouldn't tell her family what her plan was. Later, Nick and Nikki went to Crimson Lights where they discussed the whole thing, and Nick promised, again, to get rid of Ashland once and for all if Victoria's plan fails. Y&R spoilers recap. The last to know in an incredibly awkward moment, Abby, Melissa Ordway, chatted up Ashland while he waited for Victoria at society. She babbled on and on about what great role models he and Victoria were. She gushed over the fact that he is all better from cancer, and she said she hoped that she and Chancellor, Connor Floyd, could take a page out of his book. Then she showed him a picture of Dominic. She also picked up on Ashland's tenseness, but she put it down to stress at Newman Locke. In short, Abby had absolutely no clue, and Ashland didn't clue her in. While Abby went into the kitchen to check on a shipment, Ashland took a call from somebody to get an update on the whole situation. Y&R, runaway. Finally, Victoria peered in the window at Ashland as he took a call. Then, she went in to see him. She reassured Ashland that they would be fine and that their love would conquer all, even her family's disapproval. Ashland reassured her that he would find out who was setting him up. Then, Victoria told her husband that his earlier plan to go to Tuscany was still a great idea. They needed to get away from her family for a while. Plus, he could see Harrison, Kellen Enriquez, while they were in Italy. Ashland just wanted to make some arrangements, but Victoria noted she'd already made them, which left him to awkwardly agree to the whole thing. One can only assume that this is all part of whatever plan she refused to tell her family. The Young and the Restless, airs weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Genoa City, check out all the latest that's been posted on Y&R spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Terpolag block test. Why?